Welcome back. Location from Two Tides Brewing Company at Slush Fest with Harrison, Director of Marketing from Dewey Beer Company. Harrison, first tell us how you got here. Dewey Beer Company's up in Delaware, right?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Enough. Even though we're here down Dewey Beer, we're in Delaware. I'm actually from Savannah, so it was a great excuse to get back here and soak up a little bit of sun and some time and fun.
So no prior relationship with Two Tides other than both being breweries.
Yeah, we're just both two rad breweries, and we were super excited that they invited us down this year.
So one of my co-hosts on the Upstate Beer Boys podcast, Wayne's Beer Delivery, likes to ask the guests about their name, about their location. So where'd the name Dewey Beer Company come from, and what's your tap room? And like, since we're down in Savannah, we're not at your joint.
Yeah. So Dewey Beer, really creative. We're located in Dewey Beach, Delaware. Our tap room is about 15 steps from the Atlantic Ocean. So the name came from the location that we're at, actually. Nothing more creative than that, right?
That's awesome, right on the water.
Yeah.
What's the draw there for people that don't drink craft beer? Does the water bring in a certain amount of clientele?
For sure. I mean, we're a vacation town, so summer's a huge thing for us. But beer-wise, the more important thing, we're known for our fruit smoothie beers, as well as our lager program.
What a segue, because it's Slush Fest.
I know.
So what are your smoothies like compared to what this? Or is this something you offer in the tap room?
Yeah, so the beer that we brought down here is called Secret Machine Suntan Lotion. It's a seasonal beer that we do. It reminds you of the vibes of what Copper Tone, that smell, the sunscreen, all of that fun stuff. So these are a little bit thicker, obviously, because they're slushies, but flavor-wise, we're right on profile here.
Maybe that's your flagship. Maybe it's not. What's Dewey Beer like in general? What are the styles that you kill?
So we've been doing fruit smoothie beers, or fruit sours as a lot of people know them, for a long time. We started in 2017 with it, and that's what we become known for. Our Secret Machine series and our Thrill series, which is a lot more kind of sought after in the beer market. So those are what we are known for. But we've come around, we've had a huge lager program in the past 2 years. Our El Trono Mexican lager is a huge one out there, and as well as our Pizzetta, which is an Italian lager that we just started brewing about 8 months ago, has been a huge hit. Super clear, super crisp.
How do you stack up your smoothie beers to the other big names that a lot of people know of? 450, Drecker, Urban South.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Of course, I love our beer better, but that's just me. That's the marketing aspect of it. But I love Drecker out in South Dakota, and it's tough. Everyone's got their own profile on it. We use a different type of fruit than a lot of people do, and we try to do those really weird recipes. Again, suntan lotion, but we're all great and all love it out there. So it's hard to compare, to be honest.
Working your way back up north, go a little off the beaten track to Newgrass and Shelby.
Oh, okay.
Try their smoothie sours too.
Oh yeah. I had a few of them recently, which was a first for me, and they were super good. So it wasn't a name until I knew recently.
So back to Delaware.
Yeah.
A lot of people know. Obviously, Delaware is a very small state, but a lot of people know them from the beer scene because Dogfish Head is there. So what's Dewey doing to change the craft beer, the beer culture in there, from a big name like Dogfish Head to a smaller name like Dewey?
So oddly enough, being a small state, and even in the area that we're in, we've got a lot of rad friends in the local. We've got Crooked Hammock, which I know a lot of people have heard about, being down in Myrtle Beach now. Revelation. There's a bunch of our small guys around there, and again, Dogfish, even being a big name, they're cool people to be in the market with, and they do a lot of stuff to help us and help the community. So I wouldn't say we're competing against them. It's more just we're bringing a different style of beer than what a usual Dogfish drinker is used to drinking.
Maybe it's like a regular big brother, little brother relationship.
Yeah. We throw elbows here and there, but we're still all friends at the end of the day.
One of my other co-hosts on the Upstate Beer Boys podcast, Southern Bling Beer Reviews, likes to ask what the breweries have as a food option. Because you're throwing back a lot of beer, you want some sustenance to soak it up.
Yeah.
So does Dewey have that kind of option? Do they have a food option?
Yeah, so actually we have two locations. We've got our OG Dewey Beach location, and then we've got another location out in Harbison, which is actually about 15 minutes from Dogfish. each location has 2 different styles of food. Our beach location is a uniquely crafted menu. We've got things from lo mein to Beyond Burgers, so everything that anybody could want is there. And then out in Harbison, we have our pizza machine, brand new, wood fire oven pizza, super delicious, super small pies. It's a lot of fun. So 2 different options for 2 different people.
Awesome. Now, I'm originally from Connecticut, so I got to ask, how's the pizza stack up to Northern Pie?
It's tough. One of our owners, Brandon Smith, is a huge pie fan, so he's constantly taste testing, and we had a lot of expectations going in, and we try to meet them. There's always the Northern Pie fans, but we think we do a pretty good job of it.
Awesome. Yeah, the snobs, if you will. You gotta kind of like strike that balance.
Yeah, exactly.
One of my token questions on the podcast is always about the brewery's community ties. So what's the local footprint that Dewey Beer Company has in Delaware, your particular region by the beach, the state as a whole, the greater Mid-Atlantic region? What's Dewey Beer's footprint to community?
So obviously our 3 owners are all based and from Delaware in the area, so we try to do as much as possible. We do fundraisers every month. This year we've raised over $75,000 for different communities in the area, as well as we try to kind of support sports all over. We have a huge market in extreme sports, so we're help sponsoring a cycling race up in Pittsburgh. We just did a bluegrass fest in Colorado, so we try to be part of things that people want to be, the enjoyable experiences. So like here today in Savannah, we got a lot of families out here having a lot of fun. We try to do a lot of that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Harrison, thank you for joining me. If you want more from me, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when these videos drop. You're the guest, I always give you the final word. What you got?
It was awesome. Hey, it's funny enough, I met this guy in line this morning. Super nice. It was awesome to be here, and we're super excited to see what else comes out. So,
absolutely. Cheers, my friend. Nice to meet you. Nice talking to you. Stay tuned for more from Slush Fest.